Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, Jay. Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask, bout to terrorize. Step. If you ain't hating, nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Get my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I did a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit. Country for life in this bitch. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, yeah. I'm like Block Boy, look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the sky. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga gon' bust it down. Tryna count the money, damn homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit, it was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Okay, turn me up, Jay. Okay, turn me up. Jay, bitch, I'm rolling up. Bitch, I'm burning up. Jay, I ain't showing up. Jay. They like country need another one. They like country need another one. Quasi going crazy. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, Jay. Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask, bout to terrorize. Step. If you ain't hating, nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Get my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I did a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit. Country for life in this bitch. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, yeah. I'm like block boy, look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the sky. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga go bust it down. Tryna count the money, damn homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit, it was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up, do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up, do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up, they don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag, bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business, ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act, a bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up, now they say they want that country shit, okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy, I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Okay, turn me up, yeah. Okay, turn me up. Yeah, bitch, I'm rolling up. Bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, I ain't showing up. Yeah.
YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And tonight's live is going to be on winners and losers from week 4. I said what I said, winners and losers from week 4. So, guys, I'm going to break down every game, and I'm just going to go over the guys that I felt like maybe had a great game, and guys that had an even game, and guys that had terrible games. That way we can move forward. We got to reassess every week because we got to keep working the waiver wires, right? That's what the winners and losers for. It's not just to say, congratulations, Jared Goff, you did a great job. No, it's not about that. It's about, okay, Jared Goff hitting. So maybe you might want to get off your quarterback and go to Jared Goff if you can, right? That's what it's about. So, guys, thank you for everybody that's being here. Let's enjoy tonight's game. The Giants is playing. You know I got everything riding on Daniel Jones. Now, listen, if Daniel Jones don't play great today, I'm going to take accountability, but it's not going to end my fantasy football championship run. I still got plenty of leagues with Daniel Jones, and I'm still going to be able to win a championship. I said what I said. I'm still going to be going to the playoffs. So let's check out the comic section. Let's see what's going on here in the building. Devo, he says, what's good? Hey, do you think McLaughlin Broncos running back is worth a pickup? They say Javonte won't miss much time, but this dude balled out some. Yes. He's on my video. He's on my waiver wire video coming up. Actually, I just dropped the video, but also I will be doing a video, waiver wire video tomorrow, and he's going to be one of my pickups. Yes, sir, bro. Max, what's up, bro? He says, TD, always love, bro, but I got some beef with you. Call those Cowboys did my patch dirty. Got us rethinking our whole organization if we should get rid of Mac Jones or Bill Belichick for not getting the W. Yes, I get it, bro. Y'all just played into our role. Y'all started throwing the ball a lot, and you threw a pick, and that's no. Now, if you want to beat us, you got to run the ball. You should have went fat sack and ran it with Ramondre Stevenson and Ezekiel Elliott 30, 40 times. That's how you beat us. You run at us. Don't run away from us. Don't run away from Micah. Don't pass too much because Michael coming to get you. But if you run at him and get one of those big defensive linemen leaning on him, then you can whoop us. Side-eye Muffin, what's up, bro? He said, proceed to get sturdy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Max is getting a wide receiver 1. Yes, I got you, bro. That's my consultation services. And Samuel, he said, what up, bro? What's going on with you? And Mr. Sleeper Game, he said, what's up, bro? What's going on with Mr. Sleeper? I love that emoji, bro. Love that. I love that. D-Lion, what's poppin'? Samuel says someone from league dropped Kareem Hunt. I heard your voice and I picked him up. Yes, sir. Pick him up and stash him. Samuel says, should I trade Chris Olave? I have A.J. Brown, Diggs, T. Higgins, and Sutton. Yes, if you can get something nice for him. Don't trade them for chopped liver. You know, I always tell you, don't trade players for chopped liver when they're good. Chris Olave is a good player, so you can get something for him. So, yeah, I would trade and get wherever I'm weak at, I would try to get a different player and try to get better. D-Lion says, just need Kenneth Walker to score 45 fantasy points for me to win my leagues. But looks like I'm going to take an L in this one. Record this week 6-2 in my leagues. Hey, you good, bro. Sometimes it be like that. I was undefeated in the league and I lost. You know, it be like that sometimes. Mr. Sleeper says, I need Kenneth Walker to go off too. Yep. I don't have Kenneth. I think I got Kenneth Walker in one league. D-Lion says, pizza, wings, and beer. Yes, sir. And football, Daniel Jones, let's have a effing night. Yes, sir. And Devo says, trade Higgins. I wouldn't trade him now because you're not going to be able to get anything for him, bro. You can't. You waited too late, bro. And then if you can get something nice for him, do it. But don't try to sell them low, bro. You got to sell these guys. You got to trust it. Even when these guys are balling out, you got to trust it and get off of them. Just like Justin Fields. Don't try to hold on to Justin Fields. If you hold on him now and then you have a bad week, don't be like, hey, should I trade him? Like, no. If you was going to trade him, this is the week to trade him. DJ Moore, if you want to trade him, this is the week to do it. Don't wait till they have a bad game and try to trade him. You got to be able to trust the process. Isaac says, let's get it, bro. Yes, sir. And Samuel says, bro, you told me to drop McLaughlin. Luckily, I didn't. Bro, you got to listen. That's a very you missing out on the nuances. Bro, I'm not going to tell you to drop McLaughlin. I don't tell anybody to drop anybody unless you got to save somebody. So, bro, you can't wait till a guy go off and say, I told you to drop him when you told me, should you drop Kenneth Walker or McLaughlin? Who did I tell you to drop him? If I told you to go pick up some RJP Ryan and drop McLaughlin, then you can say something. But, bro, ain't no way in the world I told you to drop McLaughlin and go and pick up some bomb, right? Come on now, that's a little disingenuous to that because I know I might have told you to drop McLaughlin, but I told you to drop him to keep a stud, right? Y'all got it. That's why I was chastised y'all about some of the questions that you asked me because you put me in the corner like I don't know your team, right? I'm not dropping McLaughlin. Well, I'm dropping McLaughlin if I got a stud on my team. I don't care who it is. I'm not gonna drop none of my studs or Cooper Kupp for McLaughlin, right? D-Line says 11 watching, 7 likes. Come on, guys. We got 17 watching. It says trade Lamar or Stroud. If you can get something nice for Lamar, bro, I would trade Lamar and get a boom guy, like a superstar. Don't trade none of these guys unless you're gonna get a superstar. But I still want to know who did I tell you to drop for McLaughlin? Because that matters, bro. You can't say that statement in the live and then say, I just told you to drop McLaughlin. That's just like, hey, by the way, guys, drop McLaughlin. I don't do that. Come on now, bro. Let me know who I told you to drop for him. Or I told you to drop in, because there's got to be a guy in there somewhere. He says, what targets, bro? Let me see. Who should you be picking up? For Lamar, bro? Yeah, okay, A-Chain. Yeah, you got to drop my McLaughlin for A-Chain, bro. But listen, let me think of some guys real quick. Let me think of some guys that you should be targeting for Lamar. Let me see here. Cooper Kupp in a piece. You could drop Cooper Kupp in a piece. Let me see who else. Let me see who else. Jamar Chase in another piece. Yes, Jamar Chase in another piece. It's got to be a superstar. Austin Eckler in another piece. Yes. Let me see who else. CeeDee Lamb in another piece. And listen, CeeDee Lamb, like I said, I'm not super high on him, but if you can get 2 for 1, that's what you do with Lamar. A 2 for 1. That's all for right now, bro. But hey, listen, if you put that question in the comment section, I got you. I'll go find some guys, about 5 or 6 guys that you could trade Lamar for. That's a great question, Isaac. Samuel says, when we listen to you, we win. Thanks. Oh, you got you, bro. I know. I'm not trying to get on you, bro. You gotta take me with a grain of salt. I love that you come to the channel, bro. I ain't getting on you. I'm just trying to be for real about the McLaughlin because I need to reflect myself when I do take these moves. Because if I'm wrong, I take it. But I know I didn't tell anybody to drop McLaughlin unless it was for a big time stud. And you said it was for A-Chain. Let me see. Where you got A-Chain at? Yeah, you said it was for A-Chain. B Silver says, sell DJ Moore Fields. I was waiting for his blow-up game. Yes. Get you something nice for him. Get you something nice for him. If they don't want to give you anything nice, then hold on to him. Don't sell him for chopped liver just to sell him. Make Cole great again. Hey, make COD. What's going on, bro? Glad to see you here, man. I really am. He said, what would you rank AR5 this year? Top 5? He's top 5. I know I told one of my subscribers because he was like, who should I play, Lamar, AR? And I said AR. But the reason why I say AR is not that he's better than Lamar, but AR with his running ability is a great fantasy football play. He's almost like Justin Fields from last year, where he's going to boom. So to me, you need to be consolidating. I wouldn't try to make that play between two good quarterbacks, but AR is going to be a top 5 guy. I'm willing to go down with the ship. Now listen, you do need a backup because this guy, he could get hurt. So I don't want you to get caught with the bag if he goes down and then you be like, oh, I ain't got no quarterback and all the waiver wire quarterbacks are garbage. Get you a decent backup. But, hey, you always play AR. You should not ever be trying to pick who you're going to play between AR and another quarterback. You don't do that. I done told y'all for a long time, for like 3 years, don't try to play matchups with your quarterbacks. You play matchups with your flex positions. Don't play matchups with your wide receiver 1 and your RB1. RB2, wide receiver 3, you can do it at certain points of time. Sometimes you can't help it. But don't be doing that with your wide receiver 1s and quarterback 1s and even your tight end 1. You go ahead and roll your studs out there. Daniel said, yesterday I had asked to hold or drop. All love. Yes. Oh, you just asked do you hold? Oh, yeah, bro. Hey, in a vacuum, bro, you got to drop him. You know what I'm saying? If you just ask me, should you hold on to that guy? He ain't done enough to hold on to him. He's still only going to be good for a few weeks. He's not a league-winning player, right? Yeah, but it's all love. Of course it's all love. But you got to give me some context with that, bro. You just can't tell. Like, I can say drop anybody. Somebody right now asked me, should I hold on to some RGP round? I'm going to say drop. But if you ain't got no other running backs and you drop them, that's on you, right? That's why I tell y'all to get the consultation so I can assess your team. Because I don't drop nobody. I drop guys after 4 games of them doing bad because I'm always picking up guys off the waiver wire to stay ahead. But I get what you're saying, bro. All love. We trying to get better. Mr. Sleeper says, should I package Fields, DJ Moore for Tua? Yes. I wouldn't do both. I think you can get something more for them now. So I wouldn't do both for Tua, but I would definitely do that to get Tua and Waddle. So would I do Fields and DJ Moore for Tua and Waddle? Yes. But it's got to be that caliber. Isaac says, I want to flip Lamar because I got me a stubborn Stroud 40-50 point, 40 point, 50 point. Yes. And you can get something good for Lamar. I like that. I like that you're going to the top ceiling guy because you know the other guy is going to be solid for you. He don't have to be a top 3 quarterback for you to win, as long as you get another strong piece. Nifty says, A-Chain might be an every week start now. Another 30 piece on my bench. Yes. Now he's an every week start. Thank you, brother. That's how you play fantasy. Then you know A-Chain always a start, no matter what. So, you know, a lot of people can say, hey, man, you told me to sit A-Chain. No, I didn't. I said you got to watch that he can have an 8-point game. But he ain't had that 8-point game. So now he's a start. Got to use context. It's context. I said, no one ain't giving me CMC for Stroud. Nah, they ain't doing that. Nah. D-Line said, Daniel Jones, anytime touchdown and 40 rushing yards, parlay, plus 310. Bro, take it. I'm riding with Daniel. I'm going down with the ship this year. Now, I'm not going to hold on him if he's going to lose me a fantasy year, but this is real early. So I'm still holding on to Daniel Jones. I want to see what's going to happen tonight. I need to see Dayball go out and coach a big-time game. Guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This is cutting-edge content. I said, you think Lamar is good for A-Chain? No, you need something more. Lamar and something else. I know you might be in one quarterback leagues. I wouldn't go 1-for-1, man. I can't do that. That's Lamar is a top 5 guy. A-Chain, I just don't believe he's going to be a top 5 running back every single week. Is he a top 12 guy? Yes. You got to go down with that ship at this point in time. But I just can't give up Lamar just for A-Chain. Get you a bench player with it. Get you a tight end with it or something else with it, bro. Samuel says, I'm thinking of picking up Dobbs or Sam Howell. Yep. To start over T Lawrence. Your thoughts? That Bills be tough. I agree with that. It's just the matchup, bro. I haven't really looked into their matchups for next week, but play who got the best matchup. But you know who's matchup proof? Is Dobbs. He looks matchup proof. So I wouldn't worry about Dobbs' matchup. He looks matchup proof. Max says, Joe Burrow is killing my team. Bro, I told y'all. I know you didn't want to listen to me, Max. And I'm getting on you because I love you, bro. I love you. But I told y'all not to pick up Joe Burrow. His draft. Now listen, if you'd have drafted him in the late rounds and he would have done that, I'd have been like, bro, it happens. It's fantasy. But to draft a guy early like Joe Burrow and for him to do this to you, that's your fault. If you drafted, I didn't draft Daniel Jones early. Daniel Jones went way later than Joe Burrow. So that's why I was willing to take that risk. If I hit to draft Daniel Jones in the second or third round, it hurts. I'm not doing that. So, yeah, he says, I picked up Stroud early. It's so hard because I drafted Burrow in the 6th round, not intentionally, just a quick emotional reaction. I got you, bro. It be like that sometimes. But you've been following my channel for a while now. And you know, I told y'all, I put out that video. Hey, that team makes me nervous. Right. Michael Reeves, what's up, bro? He says, would you trade in a 2-quarterback league? Would you trade Fields and Moore for Debo and Monty? I have AR and Trevor Lawrence and Baker already. So in a 2-quarterback league, would I trade Fields for Moore and Moore for Debo and Monty? Yes, that's okay, but I wouldn't want Debo. Debo's going to be spotty. Listen, Debo's going to be good. But if he could be your third wide receiver or a flex play, then hell yeah, do it. But don't do it if Debo going to be a guy like you count on him to give you 15, 20 points every week, because he's not going to do that. That team is good enough. They don't need to do that. The only consistent thing on that team, bro, is CMC and Ayuk. Ayuk and CMC are the young studs. Debo them is just like, oh, y'all think y'all on CMC? Reverse Debo to the crib. But you can't count on reverse to the crib for Debo every single week, right? You can't count on it every week. Excuse me, guys. My light is low. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, he said, so I would try to get something better than Debo, but I like Monty. I would just try to go level up just a little bit more. Try to go somewhere else and get you something else better. But bro, let me know in the comment section if you get a trade target. Let me know, and I'll tell you if that's okay or not. But I think you can do a little bit better. But if you did it, I think you would be solid. And if Trevor Lawrence has the boom game, you might want to try to trade low on Trevor Lawrence too. Oh, wait a minute. Well, this is a 2-quarterback league, right? It's a 2-quarterback league. Okay. Yes, I'll hold on to Trevor, and I would try to get trade Fields and Moore, and I would try to get something a little bit better. B Silver says, I'm down 2 with Seattle defense, hoping for a big night, going versus Lockett. Yeah, bro. I hate it for you, man. I got Daniel Jones, so I'm hoping that he has a boom game, bro. But listen, fantasy can go any way. It can go either way. Going versus Lockett tonight. Yep. It's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough, but it can happen. Max said, you right. It's all right. You good, bro. You good. Neil says, bro, I need help ASAP. I'm 1-7. I got you, bro. I got you. Nifty said they need to sit Burrow and let that backup feed Chase. Come on now. Quit preaching. Stop preaching. Neil says, need trade targets. Need trades. I got all running backs. Need wide receivers. Got you. Bro, that's something that you're going to have to hit me up in the comment section for, right? Or you can get a consultation and we can stay on the phone for 30 minutes and break it down and find you some trade targets. Either way you want to do it, bro. But if you hit me in the comment section, just give me a few. I might not be able to do it right away, but I'll find you a couple trade targets. Just give me a little bit. But right now, it's just be hard. And I also got the game coming up. I don't want to be on this live for long. I want to kind of watch a little bit of the game. So I'm going to get through this. But listen, bro, put that question in the comment section. Terrell, he says, bye weeks are coming, so prepare. And also, this will see how deep people's benches are. Right. It's about to get interesting. Come on now, Terrell, tell them. So if you are 500, you have a good bench. Relax. Your wins are coming. I said what I said. He's right. He's preaching. He's preaching. Terrell says, laugh out loud. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Damon says, I have good running backs. How many more weeks do you suggest? Well, Sean Johnson, nothing better on the waiver wire except Dotson. I say keep stashing them, man, because anything can happen with a running back. Listen, you never stop stashing running backs all the way up into fantasy football is over. Even if you're in the playoffs and you get ready to go to the championship game, you got to walk that waiver wire and stash a guy in case the guy gets hurt. You can't wait till he get hurt because now somebody else going to pick him up. So you got to try to say, okay, this is why, like say, for instance, Isaac was telling me he had McLaughlin. I'm going to tell you because Samuel Samarji P. Ryan isn't hurt. So I'm going to say, well, drop McLaughlin and go pick up Charbonnet. Drop McLaughlin and go pick up somebody else. McLaughlin to me is not a premium handcuffs. I'm not going to tell anybody to drop a premium handcuff, but you got to keep going. You got to think ahead of the curve, and you got to go pick up these backups. Like tonight, if Charbonnet is on your waivers, you got to go pick him up in case Kenneth Walker goes down for next week. You don't wait till Kenneth Walker goes down and say, man, I ain't got enough fab to get him. You should have been thinking ahead of the game. So that's what you got to do. So I will keep stashing Roschon Johnson every week if I got room. If you don't got room, I understand. Now, Dotson, I think you need to stash him. But if you have to move off of him, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do anything you got to do to win, right? So don't hold on to a guy, but you're going to lose this week. Now, if you're 4-0, 5-1, then you can do that. But don't hold on to a guy. If you can pick a guy up, like this week, McLaughlin is going to get picked up, and I'm going to start him. And if I got Dotson, if I have to drop Dotson, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. Even though I know Dotson may break out later, right? I'm not going to let a guy hold my team back. And I'll cross that bridge when I get there if Dotson breaks out. If I don't have him when he break out, so be it. It wasn't meant for me. I'm not going to go 0-8 trying to wait on Dotson. Isaac says, I play in a league where one team bench Monty and A-Chain. Well, bro, it happens. I can see how they can bench those guys. For one, I was worried about Monty health. I didn't know what type of I know that they was going to give him the boat load if he was healthy, but I didn't know when they was going to do it, right? It could have been a Jahmyr Gibbs game, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to release Jahmyr like that. And A-Chain, if I got good running backs, I'm not going to sit Alvin Kamara or Derrick Henry for him. Now, this week is different. I'm not saying I'll sit him for those guys, but this week you got to get him on your lineup. So sometimes people want to play that game, and I'm okay with doing that sometimes. So I get what you're saying, though, but I'm okay with holding off on guys starting them because I don't want to start them too early if I got studs already there. Max says, this season started rough, running RBs in a double flex. Okay. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Najee Harris, and Aaron Jones. So, Max, bro, you didn't listen to me a lot over the season. You drafted Derrick Henry? Like, listen, I know I said not to draft CMC, and I'm still okay with that. I'm still okay with having drafting Tyreek Hill over CMC. I'm not just going, because a guy 4-1 with CMC, he got the best team. CMC got to last through that whole season. If CMC lasts the whole season and do this every single week like an Adrian Peterson, I missed. But you better win. You better win because I'm gonna still have Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson still booming, right? You see how Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson booming every week too. So I still think that's a good move. But bro, I wouldn't have drafted Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs this year. That's just, I would have went like Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson and those type of guys. Najee Harris and Aaron Jones are okay draft picks for the draft capital. I understand that. Not just because I drafted them, but I understand that. Looks like Henry and Jacobs are starting to pick up and hoping the rest will also. Yeah, man, but it's scary, man. This week to week, that the Titans don't look that good. Even though Derrick Henry balled out, that's hoping for a prayer every week, right? That's not young Derrick Henry. They don't want to use Derrick Henry like that every single week. I like Aaron Jones for a buy low, so you got a good guy. I would stash on him. Josh Jacobs could get going, though. I'm not going to cap on Josh Jacobs. He could get going. He's a young running back. So that's a decent pickup. Even though I wouldn't draft him, I still respect Josh Jacobs. Isaac says, maybe I'm going to target him, huh? Who, A-Chain or McLaughlin? Let me know who you talking about, bro. Isaac says, he's got DJ and Love. Okay, DJ and Love. Daniel Jones and Love. Let me see. Oh, okay. Monty and A-Chain. Maybe I'm going to target them. Yeah, if he's got him on the bench, try to target him. Yeah, especially David Montgomery, because you might not have to spend that much. It's like, man, Jameer Gibbs going to take over this field, over the backfield, man. I'll give you this for David Montgomery. Anybody says, top of the evening. Yes, sir, bro. Sammy says, I have good running back. Should I hold on to Roschon Johnson or drop or pick up Dotson? It depends on what you need, bro. If you got good wide receivers, I will hold on to Roschon. But if your wide receiver that you're starting, some of these guys are not giving you the output, then I would say drop Johnson. But listen, don't you drop Johnson and don't start that wide receiver. If you drop Johnson and you don't start that wide receiver the next week, then you made a mistake. So I always say, if you make a move, make sure you start that guy. I don't want you to be put in the corner to start them, but you need to be able to start these guys when you pick them up, when you're dropping a premium handcuff. All right, guys. So before tonight's game, let me see, let's get ready to start. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to break down some of the players, and then I'm going to get to the chat. But I want to break down some of the games. This is what the live is about. So real quick, I'm just going to kind of skim through. So, guys, be patient. I will get to everybody comment before we get out of here. So Lions and Packers, guys, I still love Amon-Ra. He's a winner. He's getting hyper-targeted. If they wouldn't have been up, Amon-Ra would have got more targets. He probably would have finished with a 30-point, 40-point game because he already had a touchdown early. Jordan Love still looks good. You hold on to him. Don't drop him. Now, if you got C.J. Stroud, you can move on to C.J. Stroud if you wanted to. You can't do that. C.J. Stroud deserves that right now. I still buy low on Christian Watson, and Romeo Doubs is a start, and Aaron Jones is a buy low. So I still love the Green Bay Packers team. Moving forward, guys, the Commanders, Sam Howell is getting better. That's what you want to see in quarterbacks. They'll let you know what type of guy this guy is. He's not a regressor. He's a progressor. So he's going to be getting better according to the defense and how he works from week to week. So I think Sam Howell, you got to give him some respect, and Dynasty go buy low on him, as in right now, right? Because you see that he got better off of that bad game against a good defense. The Eagles is a good defense. Everybody for Jalen Hurts, Kenneth Gainwell, DeAndre Swift, these guys are still good guys. Now, are you starting Kenneth Gainwell? Probably not. But he still don't drop him. Don't drop him. Dallas Goedert, you could be a little bit worried, but I still rather rolled out Dallas Goedert than rolled out a Cade Otton, right? Falcons, Jags, you can't. Ritter is garbage. I hate to call another player garbage. I feel real bad when I say that, and I really mean that. I don't like saying that because these guys can beat me up right now. I'm not saying I'm chopped liver, but I don't work out and I don't lift weights every day and bench 300 pounds anymore. I don't play football anymore. But so I'm not just gonna call a guy garbage. But he's not a good quarterback. Bijan Robinson is a monster. If you can buy low on him, which I don't want to say buy low, but buy high, I'm going to get Bijan. He's a monster. He's a young running back. Drake London is a guy that I'm stashing on my team. I might not start him. It just depends on the matchup. But he still is a good wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3 because he's the number 1 on that team. Kyle Pitts, if he's a tight end, he's a tight end, I'm gonna keep playing him. I mean, who else got more upside than that? Now, if I could go get a good tight end like a Darren Waller, yes, I'm okay with that. Let me see, Jags. Calvin Ridley, I'm nervous. I'm getting off it. I told y'all not to draft Calvin Ridley. Told you not to draft him. Let's see, Rams. Matthew Stafford looks good. Kyron Williams is a must start every week. Tutu and Puka is a must start to me. And when Cooper Kupp comes back, right now, we're gonna have to wait and see. I'm still gonna start Tutu and Puka when Cooper Kupp comes back. It just depends on if I got other better plays. But right now, I would say Puka is better than Tutu. But I want to see it with Cooper Kupp first. But right now, I would say Puka better than Tutu. AR is a beast. You start him. Don't play matchups with him. Ravens, Browns. Ravens. Let me see. Lamar, he's must start. Mark Andrews is a must start, and Zay Flowers is still a must start. Deshaun Watson, and he was injured, I'm still gonna start him on my teams unless I got a better quarterback. Would I trade him and go get CJ Stroud? Yes, I would do that. All right, let me get to some of these questions real quick. CHB says, peace and success to you, bro. How do you feel about Jaleel McLaughlin and Michael Wilson? They prime pickups. They prime pickup, not for this week. I'm not saying they're going to win league winners, but they prime pickup. They can win you a week this week. They can win you a week. CHB said, you wasn't lying about Burrow. So glad I waited later for quarterback. Yes. Yep. And listen, still early. He can still win you a fantasy football championship in the championship weeks, but I wasn't going to spend no premium on him like you saying, bro. CHB said, would up with Jordan Love and Anthony Richardson. Jordan Love and Anthony Richardson are good quarterbacks, bro. He says, round up with Jordan Love and Anthony Richardson. Okay, I got you. Yes, those are two good quarterbacks. Love them. Sell on Ridley, yep. Or wait for a boom. He's going to have another boom game and then sell and go ahead and get off that ship. I told y'all again, don't draft no Calvin Ridley. Now, I'm not going to sit here because every player on my team ain't been playing great. Daniel Jones haven't played up where he had one boom game. Calvin Ridley had one boom game. So I take that for what it's worth, right? But I didn't draft Calvin Ridley where y'all drafted Daniel Jones. I got Daniel Jones for top level as far as ADP. Y'all got to I would call that's a ribeye. That might not be a filet mignon, but that was a ribeye type ADP for y'all to get Ridley. And I told y'all not to do it. The boy ain't played in a long time. I told you there's a lot of mouths to feed on that team. So that's y'all gonna have to take responsibility for that. Because I can't make content all season. And I want y'all to tell me when y'all pick these guys, but when I make content all season about guys, and because we're gonna sense it. I don't want y'all to do everything that I say do, but you got to take accountability. Just like I got to take accountability for Daniel Jones, not as him an MVP candidate, because that was my bold prediction. But if he start playing bad, that's on me. I waited late to get a quarterback. Man, I might not be able to get a good quarterback. That's on me. Nifty says, dominated all my leagues, just 2-2, and one of them because Pickett did me dirty. Yes. Yeah, Pickett ain't playing that good right now. I don't want to ride him out. He's young, but it don't look good. He says, I picked up Khalil. I'm happy. Got you. Khalil Herbert? Yep. Khalil Herbert. I'm still stashing Roshan. That team looked better, but I still think Roshan is better. But it might take a little bit of while if Khalil keep playing good. He says, Jaleel McLaughlin. Yeah, he's going to be fine, bro. He's going to be okay. He's a good pickup. If JT comes back this week, do I start James Cook or A-Chain as an RB2? Okay, you can't sit A-Chain, but I'm not sitting James Cook either. So I'm not going to tell you to sit neither one of those guys. I got a whole pat, bro. You got to get James Cook and A-Chain in your lineups. Now, like I said, A-Chain is a must start, and I'll even say that over Cook, but I'm not going to tell you to sit Cook. So I guess it'll be JT and A-Chain, right? Jake says, A-Chain all the way, sit Cook. I'm not sitting no Cook. I'm not going to sit down. That's his advice, and I respect that, but I'm not sitting no Cook. Just because of what happened last week don't mean you should sit him. He still had a touchdown. Maybe I could be biased. Parker, he says, would you do this trade? I give up Henry for Njoku and P. Ryan. I give up Henry for Njoku and P. Ryan. No, don't do that trade. Free Smoke says, man, golf is killing me by not hyper-targeting St. Brown. I disagree with that, bro. You got to watch the game script. This is very, very early, bro. So when they up, they ain't going to put the ball up just to do it, right? He's hyper-targeting them, but if they don't need to hyper-target them, if David Montgomery is running the ball good, they're not going to do it. You can have a lot worse than Amon-Ra St. Brown. Man, he's one of the safest plays out there right now, if you ask me. I don't think he gave anybody below 15 points, happy. Like, look at Jamar Chase gave you 8. Who would have thought Jamar Chase and Amon-Ra would have been anywhere close, right? So you got to respect, you got to take context. It's context, bro. I'm okay with all the team winning, just like having Debo. You can't be mad at Debo because he ain't balled out last week. They got a great team, CMC balling out. You still got a premium player on a premium team. Nifty said, say less at Jay. And TZ says, I would sell Jacobs ASAP. Raiders not a good situation. The Chargers run D is the lowest in the league. Yes. And Max says, laugh out loud. Henry not playing that bad, honestly. Jacobs finally hit a boom game. Bruh, it's Najee and Aaron Jones killing me right now. Everyone went wide receiver only, and I thought I was thinking ahead. Laugh out loud. No, brother, listen, I'm not chastising you. It's not about Henry playing bad. It's about you got a running back to me. So I just want to say this real quick. Henry and CMC don't suck, bro. I'm not. You don't think I know CMC can go for 50 points every single week? I know exactly what he is, but I'm not taking no running back that early. So I just want to be. I'm not telling you to do what I'm doing. Maybe because a lot of guys I can see sometimes you be like, I love TD Con, but I don't want to listen. And then when I hit on a certain thing that we debated about for weeks, you come in making a comment, and then you go on to the next comment. You don't want to say anything about it. But then if I'm wrong, hey, TD, Daniel Jones. But what about that? What about that take that we debated all year on and you was wrong on? So I'm not talking to you, Max, per se. I'm just saying I'm not drafting no Henry or CMC early because they can go down anytime. So if something happened with Derrick Henry in week 8, that's kind of why I prepared for. I want to go in with Tyreek and Justin Jefferson and Cooper Kupp and those type of guys and a running quarterback like Lamar and Josh Allen. Those type of guys are the guys that I want to go down with. I don't want to necessarily go with a pocket passer like a Joe Burrow and 2 stud running backs. That scares me. That just context, bro. But I get what you're saying. I understand why you did it. That wasn't bad drafting skills. It's just that's why my channel is here. I feel like running backs upset people, and then they basically dead all year, right? You're like, oh my God, man, I lost CMC or I lost Derrick Henry. What I'm going to do? Big Will says, I'm 3-1. I'm 1-3 in one of my leagues. I have Reek and Water. Should I keep and try to trade Water? No, bro, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I want to know what the rest of your team look like because you got Tyreek and you 1-3. He only had one bad week, which was last week. It was last week. So, and Water had a decent game a couple weeks ago when he was healthy. So maybe because he was out, you didn't have any backups. So, bro, yeah, you should be straight. I'm holding on to those guys. I'm holding on. Max says, you're right. You right again, bro. It's all good. It's all good. It ain't about me being right, bro. It's strategy. I'm not gonna sit here on that type of context. I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm right and you wrong. I just want you to get the reason why I do these things. I don't fade Jamar Chase and Derrick Henry because I think they suck. I don't say players suck. I rarely say that. I do it because that's not a good ADP to take these guys. If I'm drafting guys in the top 3 rounds, they're going to be 30-point, 40-point. Now, Derrick Henry used to be a 30-point, 40-point guy, but even then, I didn't really want to draft him. Did it cost me? Might have cost me a couple championships. Maybe it did. I just don't want to take a running back there. And listen, when you're a rookie or your second year in the league, I will take Bijan Robinson number 1 overall. I would take CMC when he was younger. But when you get some mileage on you, I'm not taking running backs then. But I will take a running back in the first round. Don't get it twisted. But you got to be a rookie phenom or a second-year phenom. I'm not taking a 4th year. Like, I'm not taking Saquon Barkley in the first round. Would I take him in the second round? If he come through, yes, I might take Saquon because he catch passes. Also, running backs that catch passes is a little bit different. But, like, straight-up bell cow guys, no. Now, listen, if CMC fall to me at the 112, 111, and I can get CMC and Amon-Ra St. Brown, yeah, I'm taking that then. But I'm not going to take CMC number 1 overall. And I'm saying that now because I don't want y'all to think that I'm riding no bandwagon. CMC, one of the greatest players, like this fantasy year, he killing it. I'm still not taking him number 1. I'm still not doing it. Isaac says, I'm done with Goddard. I'm going to have to trade him. Bro, yeah, you might have to, but what other better tight end you going to get? That's what the only thing, man. Sometimes you got to go down with a ship, kind of like I'm doing with Kyle Pitts. Dollar Bill says, and they haven't unleashed Bijan fully. They haven't. Michael says, Fields and more for Keenan Allen and Miles Sanders. Fields and more for Keenan Allen and Miles Sanders. I like Keenan Allen. He's volatile now. He's older, so you got to be ready. If he go down with an injury, you got to be ready for that. He's an older. He's like 31, man, 32. I think you can do better than Miles Sanders. I'm still not going to okay that trade. I think you can do a little bit better than Miles Sanders. I'm not saying you got to get like an optimal guy, but something even it could be less than Miles Sanders, but it can't. I think Chuba Hubbard could take over this backfield. I really do. Isaac says Lamar getting all that honey touches. He is, bro. He is. TZ says, man, some of your predictions like Chase and Burrow and Gibbs, not them dudes, but it's still early in injuries, always make opportunities. You were wrong on a few, but most of yours have been looking good. Yes. And the few guys are, and I want to say that now, is AJ Dillon, totally wrong. Antonio Gibson, totally wrong. What other guys? There's a couple other guys that I've been wrong on. Some RGP, Ryan. I talked a lot about him. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm wrong on him. But Joe Burrow, Amara, Tyreek, what are the running backs? It's a lot of running backs that I've been right on. They're doing really good right now. Yeah, man, I hit on a lot of guys. I think sometimes, and I'm okay with that. Y'all see more of the wrongness than y'all do see the rightness. But that's fair. You know, I got a YouTube channel. I'm willing to take it, as long as it's fair in context. Farquhar said, is Derek McKinnon a hole, or are you dropping him to pick up a waiver claim? It just depends on what I'm picking him up for. If I got Jaleel, I might. If I'm trying to pick up Jaleel, I might hold on to Derek. Maybe Derek McKinnon is Jaleel, right? They're kind of the same player. Maybe unless Jaleel got a top of the line matchup better than Derek McKinnon, but Derek McKinnon is really the matchup proof guy. They use him a lot, so it just depends on what I got on my team. Second take says Tyreek Hill, yes sir. And Bo says, would you start Bree Robinson over Zay Flowers next week? PPR Flowers going against Pittsburgh and Rob going against Chicago. Yes. I don't like benching Zay Flowers, but I'm playing Brian Robinson against Chicago. Yes, I'm playing Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson is must start. You don't get too super cute with him. I don't play matchups. Again, guys, I don't play matchups. Once the guy has showed me what he is, I'm going to play him. Like, look, who thought C.J. Stroud was going to ball out against Pittsburgh like that? That's why you don't get cute and try to bench your studs. You play your guys. Second take said, yeah, B. John is insane. He is. And he says, love this Green Bay offense, Dobbs, Watson, Jones. I do. I love it too. He says, Hill had 2 bad games. No, he didn't. Bro, he might not have no 40. If you're saying because he didn't get 40 is a bad game, but Hill didn't have no bad game. I think this was the only bad game that I would say. I think the last game, he had like 17, 18 points. That's not a bad game. But my league is different. I want to be fair. Maybe in your league he had it. But let me check. Let me just make sure what did Hill have. What did Hill have? Let me look at Tyreek Hill real quick. Okay. His fantasy points is, bro. He didn't have no 2 bad games. He got 49 points, 15. That's not a bad game. Now, is that 40, 50 points? No, but if a guy going to give me 49 points, I'm going to take that 15 points. That's really good. That's an elite game for most wide receivers, bro. Outside the top 5 guys, if you get 15 points, that's an elite game. 33 and a 10, no, I'm not going to sit there and cap like that. Even though 10 is decent, 10 is a bad game for Tyreek. I admit that. Week 2 and 4, no, bro. Week 2, he had 15 points, bro. Come on now, week 2, that's 15 points. You don't want the 15 points? All your players score better than 15 points. Come on now, bro. Second take, sub and like up, everyone. Yes, sir. Second take says, thought on your sauce call from last night. They threw a flag after the interception, but wanted to hear your view. Thoughts on the sauce call. I didn't see it, bro. I didn't see that. I watched the game here in and out. I wasn't watching it all the way through like that. He said, yeah, A.J. Dillon, man, I liked him too. Yes, I'm totally wrong on A.J. Dillon, guys. That I have nothing to say. Totally, I missed. But guys, you know how many guys have missed? Like who told you to draft Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs in the first round? Who else? There's a lot of other guys. Alexander Madison. Come on now. A lot of you y'all ain't say nothing about Alexander Madison. A lot of you got Alexander Madison on your team. You don't want to tell me. But you know you drafted him anyway, but you got off of him and you wouldn't tell me. I didn't draft no Alexander Madison. That's another hit. Who else? Miles Sanders. A lot of you was a Miles Sanders fan. Yeah, Miles Sanders. And then you be like, yeah, man, you don't say nothing about no Miles Sanders. So listen, guys, it's all good in games. I'm not riding nobody because I missed too. But I hit more than I missed. I'm about 75%. I'm 75. Let me see. Rashad White. A lot of you was on Rashad White. I said, I don't want no Rashad White. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to play him because you got him on your team. I'm not going to be like that disingenuous. But a lot of you had Rashad White. I'm not going to say hit and miss on CMC because I know what CMC is. It's just my strategy. I never said CMC was suck. And Derrick Henry, I know what Derrick Henry is, but I'm not drafting him either. So I just want to be the context on that. Let me see. Who else? Chargers, Raiders, Kansas City, the Titans. I like D-Hop. I won't call that necessarily a miss, but I like them. I wasn't that high on AR. That's another guy I wasn't that high on. I wasn't that high on AR. Secretary said he had 5 for 40. Who, Sauce? Thoughts on the Sauce call? Okay, 5 for 40. I don't know who that was. And 3 for 58. He says, but I'm fine with that if he's going off the other 2 games. Yeah, right. But he had 15 points in my league, so bro, he had a touchdown, bro. He had 2 touchdowns, 1 touchdown. So he scored every game except for last week. No, I'm not. Y'all talking crazy. Y'all talking off the wall now. The boy, and if he didn't score with that, because I'm seeing 15 points. Both says, why can't we super chat you? You can't super chat? Really? Let me see. What's going on? You should be able to super chat. Something going on bad here. Bro, you got to be able to super chat. You have to be able to super chat. If you can't super chat, something wrong bad. Yeah, I think you can super chat, bro. You should be able to super chat. Thank you for letting me know about that, Bo. I just says 15 was his worst week before this week. Right. 15 points. I agree with that. And I don't think that's a bad week. Not for a boom guy, right? If he can give you 40, 15, and 33, that's good games. The 10 ain't good. I don't care if he go for 40 points next week. 10 is not a good game from Tyreek Hill. TG says, my running backs are Pollard, K. Williams, Swift. Thinking of trading Pollard for a top wide receiver. My receivers are Kyron Williams and Swift. I wouldn't trade Pollard with Kyron Williams and Swift. They too volatile, especially Swift. But he says, my receivers are Diggs, Olave, Allen. What you think? My quarterback is T-Law, or should I just go for a better quarterback? I think you should go for a better quarterback if you're going to go Pollard. And it better be a boom quarterback. Other than that, bro, I'm holding on to Pollard. Dallas Cowboys going to have some good games, and Pollard getting all those honey touches. So I wouldn't trade Pollard. I would just hold off on my team. I don't think you need to trade anybody unless you want to trade Keenan Allen for a better quarterback, right? But you don't have to do that. Max says, are you starting CJ Stroud every week? Yes, I am. I'm starting CJ Stroud every week. Also, I also have Brock and Joe Burrow. I picked up a lot of quarterbacks because of Joe Burrow's situation. Right. I understand that. And both says, I've been starting Flowers over B-Rob in PPR. B-Rob not getting targets like that. Only thing I don't like. Yeah, but it's fine, man. He getting all the honey touches, and he's a good running back. Guys, let me know about that super chat. I'm not telling you to super chat me if you don't want to, but let me know about that super chat. That thing got me worried. Let me go to the channel and let me see. Because that don't make sense. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Hold on. Let me get that volume down. Oh, I see it. Somebody's described as a member, right? I don't know, man. That's got me worried a little bit. I don't know why I can't super chat. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna have to find out what's going on. So yeah, man, I like B-Rob. I like B-Rob. Max says 10-man league, by the way. Got you. Okay. 10-man league. Right. So that means you got a lot of guys on waivers. But I'm good with playing CJ Stroud. I'm still good with that. Arthur says ref be cheating for Kansas City. Sometimes Mahomes had a bad game too. Mahomes should have thanked the ref for that W. I agree. And Terrell says Dynasty, Robert Woods or Michael Wilson, PPR, week 5. Michael Wilson. That's easy. Free Smoke says he had 58 yards receiving for the game with no TD. That's bad, and that gets that for the first quarter. No, bruh, come on, bruh. He had a touchdown. Bruh, he had a touchdown against New England. You said he had what? He had 58 yards. Yeah, that's a bad game. That's one bad game. What about the other games? It's getting a little weird here, bro. Getting a little weird here. I get it if he had that, but he had 2 touchdowns, 1 touchdown, and then 0 touchdowns last night. TZ says, okay, last question. I have T-Law and CJ on the bench. Would you go CJ moving forward or go with matchups? I don't play matchups with quarterbacks. I think you need to go ahead and trade a guy or wait for T-Law. But I don't want you benching T-Law. I don't think you should be trying to play matchups with those 2 guys. But hey, if you want to do that, I'm probably going CJ Stroud for the next 4 weeks. I'm going with CJ. I'm not going to bench CJ Stroud for Trevor Lawrence. I don't see how to super chat either. Okay, thank you. I don't know what's going on with that. That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's worrying me. But I'm gonna get ready to get out. I'm gonna get to the last couple questions. He said I'm still holding out for Gibson to rebound. Hopefully he does, bro. Hopefully he does. I dropped him. I couldn't wait on him. Nifty says I got really into flex. Can't start Cook over him. I'm starting James Cook over him, but I understand though. I'm starting James Cook over Ridley. I don't want to bench Ridley. I don't want to bench him because of the draft capital, but I think you need to trade him. I understand why you're not benching Ridley because he's not a bench guy. You drafted, that's too much draft capital. But I got to get Cook on the field, and I'm not. Cook is he top 8 running backs as far as rushing yards. He's a top 12 RB in fantasy. I don't know. Y'all just talking. Y'all talking about James Cook like he's chopped liver. Make sure you keep that same energy when he start booming. I just said you missing the game, bro. Thanks for the content. I know, bro. I know. And he says, you the man, TD. Have a good week. You too, bro. And Terrell says, shout out to Travis Looney for the membership. Yes, sir. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate you, bro. Yep. All right, guys. Y'all be safe. Yes, sir. There you go. Appreciate it, Travis. Member for 1 month. Nothing wrong with the super chat here. Okay, nothing wrong with the super chat here? Okay. I got to see about that, though. Y'all be safe, guys. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Yeah, have a good one. You too, bro. All right, y'all be safe.
Okay, turn me up. They don't wanna smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. So let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, Jay. Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks, cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask.